Dang it, I gotta click this. Okay. Now do you hear me?
I hear you twice.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
But we don't hear us. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, okay, I hear all that too. Okay, so what's going on right here is because of my way of capturing the audio. So I have this capturing the audio in 3 tracks. So track 1 is the game audio, track 2 is my voice, track 3 is Discord. Unfortunately, I cannot record the two of you separately. I would love to do so, but that's not possible unless I have set up something very convoluted and complicated. But no point for that. So yeah, so because of that, the stream was set to stream of audio track 1, which is yep, that was a
Just
mistake.
the game audio.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Tuna Emperor.
Yeah.
We thank you very much for the feedback. We
Yes,
had no
thank you.
idea.
So yeah, it's fine though. I got the recording of all the audios anyway, so that works and that puts out. And so rather than it not being fair to me, it's more being unfair to you, cause I think at this point in time you are the only watcher here. So yeah. Yeah, so what I did right now is to set my audio stream to stream channel track 4, which I have all 3 mixed into this one channel. Okay, let's see, housing, residential district. Actually, you explained all this to me earlier, right?
Yes, so we can go over it just real quick one more time. So the way that this area works is this is a player housing area. Individual players can get either houses or apartments. Apartments are a little bit cheaper, smaller space, but cheaper to decorate and cheaper to purchase. And in this game, guilds are known as free companies or FCs. And a lot of the houses you see in the background here most likely belong to different FCs in the game. And they allow their group players to actually purchase apartments in the main house, as well as stable chocobos to do color changes and training, and little garden areas to grow different materials that you may use in cooking or alchemy. There are also optional trading dummies. So if you have a free company, you can go to your free company's house, and if they have a training dummy, you can practice your different abilities and your different rotations there.
Do
we can go ahead and actually take a look at some of these too.
Let me complete the quest. Hang on. Options. Okay. There we go. Speak to recruit. Wait, so these houses belong to the free companies? So how do we get one of our own?
Go take a look. Well, to get a free company house of our own, we'd have to form a free company, which we can absolutely do. Mind would have a lot more, or Beatrix would have a lot more information on that than I would. And then it's just a matter of having enough gil, which is a little bit more problematic as you need a lot of gil.
Yes, speaking of gills, I noticed that we don't get gills from killing monsters. And I'm a bit of a
You
hoarder.
only get them from quests.
I don't sell unless it's necessary. So that does
And in dungeons, you'll get them as drops.
Yes. And you'll get them from quests, and there's a whole bunch of other areas. Now, one thing to kind of take note of is you don't want to, you can go into the garden areas, but you probably don't want to step into a random house. There is a basic kind of etiquette in this game where you treat others' houses similar to how you would in real life. You don't just walk into somebody else's house. But you can see a good example of how this, like you just did, how this FC is kind of constructed theirs. And there's so many different customization options that you can use whatever style you want. You can use various decorations. This one has a lovely kind of Japanese garden area that I think is really pretty.
This one has a nice white wall, which would have been very helpful to me. But yeah. So, okay,
when you're done with
interesting.
dummies, you're supposed to reset them, by the way.
How
Just so you
how
know.
do you reset? Oh, okay.
I right click.
So I think it's quite interesting that there's all this etiquette here. In any other game, we would have just, if it's open to anyone to go in, we'll just barge right in and do whatever we want in there.
Yeah.
This
This game's
this
so
game-
established.
Right. And there are also mechanics that support the community etiquette. For example, once you start doing dungeons, you'll be able to, at the end of a dungeon, give a player commendation to one person that you ran the dungeon with. But you can also blacklist players, and the more often a player is blacklisted, the less often you'll actually see them in different parties and groups, and they can build a kind of in-game mechanical reputation. So you do want to be careful how you treat others in this game. It matters.
Yeah, that's pretty well thought out. But what about repercussions from like breaking these, housing etiquettes? Like you said,
It'll probably just be a little bit awkward at first. I don't know if there's any particular mechanic supporting not going into other people's houses.
So if you right click or whatever click it equals on the controller, the signs in front of the houses, they'll tell you what FC they are, or if they're owned by an individual, who that individual is.
American laser sharks. This is the aquarium.
American laser sharks. That's great.
okay, cool.
It's very American, that's for sure.
Now you were saying something about apartments earlier.
Let me look at the map. The apartments are usually near an entrance. Yeah, they're at the back entrance, the Sultana's Breath.
Will you lead us there? It's really easy to get lost in these areas.
Go straight
You
this
go
way. Here. Use this.
Okay, we can go that way. I was gonna go around the outer edge.
Oh, there's an Ethernet shard over here.
Oh,
I got
he's so
lazy
much smarter
and-
than me.
I figured that mastering the map is key to navigating, so I made sure to look at the map.
That's good.
Can we go in?
You can go in. You can go to a specified apartment. If
Yeah.
someone has it open, but you might run into them, which could be awkward. And you can also choose to go into the lobby.
Now, getting
It's
an
so
apartment,
fancy.
is that I think that would be much easier than getting a house, right?
Yes,
Since,
and much less costly.
so if you want to get a house, that depends on there being an empty plot, correct?
Right.
So are all the plots filled up, or are they always adding new plots?
They don't add new plots very often. So usually you have to wait once a month. There is an auto kind of clearing mechanic that the game does where it boots out anybody who hasn't been logged in for, I think, 30 days that owns a house. And so players wait for that to occur, and then they all jump on the houses that open up, basically.
Cool. And apartments is just unlimited, right? Given that it's just an instance.
They are not unlimited. There's a certain number of apartments for each ward, and it's the same for each ward. So, like, if you look at this one, it's 1 through 90. So only 90 players per ward can get an apartment.
I see. That's interesting. So basically,
But since there's so many wards for each residential area, it's pretty easy to get in one.
So basically, as of what I can tell now, houses are hard to get, but apartments are a lot easier.
Yes, definitely.
Do you need an free company in order to have an apartment, or can you do it as an individual?
You can do it as an individual. It's cheaper if you do it through your free company's house. It's like 500,000 to do it just directly, like right here, and it's 300,000 to get a room at your free company's house.
Yep, nowhere near that.
So that's nice
Yep,
savings.
nowhere near that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so let's go clear up the quest. Report back to Emmy, which I have no idea where. Damn it. I pressed the wrong button and I disappeared. Oh, actually, you know what? That worked out. That got me near the entrance.
Where is the entrance?
The first one.
Is at the gold exchange.
Yeah, I pressed A too many times and I fortunately selected this. So,
Wait,
one.
come back!
this way. Yep. So,
Wait, come back!
yeah, what's that? Oh, just for me to wait for you. Oh, well, what are you giving me?
I got you a little friend.
Aww.
Well, what is this?
It's a companion. A minion. So you go to your inventory and you
Like
select use. And then if you go to your character menu and you can scroll down to minion guide, you can summon it from there.
Cool.
That's what my little wind-up lease is. She's a minion.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I can't talk. Yay! Marble
now you're
seedling.
So,
And
what a minion
now you'll
controls
always
like?
have a... It just follows you.
Does it do anything?
Nope.
It just looks adorable, and you can collect them.
Oh,
Basically,
so they're just collectibles.
yeah. Collectibles that follow you.
Fair enough.
It's adorable. Now you'll
It
always
is.
have a friend. Always. Forever.
Yeah, but this one's a little creepy.
He's awesome. I love the marble seedling.
It's like an eyeball with a mouth that is a plant.
I don't know. Does it actually have eyes?
don't
I mean,
think
the
so.
mouth look like. I mean, look at the mouth, and doesn't it look like an eyeball with, you know, the iris thing, like not eyelids? Yeah, the mouth look like eyelids.
It
That's
just
fair.
wants to be your friend, Dragon. It just wants
And-
to be your friend.
Maybe bite your ankles.
Maybe. Okay.
Over here, magic. You're standing on people.
Alright, we should go check out the next part of your main storyline quest, but I don't know where that is.
Central Tenelan.
Okay, so the easiest way to get to Central Thanalan from here
Is this way.
is gonna be, yeah, pretty much north. Run! Pump those
Via,
tiny little legs!
perhaps via a lunar whale?
Oh, what?
The lunar whale!
No?
I want to ride the lunar whale!
Okay, I'll run back.
Hold on, I'm coming. Okay.
Ooh.
This thing is so huge.
So you'll want to select her, and then if you're using the controller, you hit X and ride pillion and pick a seat.
My choice here is attack. Use a key item. Reset striking dummy amity. Wait, I selected. Oh, I selected the striking
Oh,
dummy.
that's because, yeah,
You know what?
it's 'cause you
Mouse.
don't quite have her selected.
This is where the mouse helps. Target not in range.
Indeed. There you go.
Ooh, this is a lot faster.
Oh, yeah.
And
There's
cooler.
so many different kind of mounts, and this is one of the few mounts that can fit 8 people. I think it's one of the only mounts that can fit 8 people.
It flies too, I assume?
Yeah.
Yes. Once you get through Heaven's Ward, you will get the ability to fly on any of your mounts in the...
Do you need to go to Blackbrush?
No.
Or the Coffer and Coffin?
Let me figure out where is it. Down south, above Final, the Royal Plantations.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Auda's Dispatch Yard, that's the one.
We'll go up higher.
This is cool. This nice view from the top. Yeah.
And I think we are there.
Set me free!
Now, oh, okay. This way. And that was a pretty fast ride. I won one.
That particular mount costs like $45, I think now, unless it's still on sale.
Wait, did I hear dollars?
But don't worry.
Yes,
that is
It's a
and
cash
buy
item?
some on the Mog Station.
I can get it with gills.
Nope.
Only with dollars.
Aw.
Well, I don't know if they do other kinds of money as well. I assume so. They have Japanese servers, so.
Crystals? You can get crystals, but you have to buy crystals with money too. Fortunately, this is not a pay-to-win game.
Yeah, it's not
There
at all.
are options of things you can
Congrats.
buy in the Mog Station, but it's pretty limited to aesthetics and mounts.
Right.
And you're going to at least get 2 free mounts, at least.
Well, I just want a fast flying mount, so that will work.
You'll get one. And when I get up to level 20 and I can use my mount, I've also got the chocobo carriage.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, so earlier you were talking about the crafting class and the gathering class. Now, can I?
Yes.
I know I can get one at level 10, but can I get them all at level 10, or do I need to meet certain requirements to get a second crafting class?
You can get them all at level 10. I did
But-
that.
Okay, so
But you have to be level 10 in your MSQ and level 10 in your class quest.
Yes.
Oh, whoops. And there I was thinking
So
I
we
can
have
get
a
it.
little bit of catching up to do. It's not going to take long to go through your main storyline quest and get to that point. I promise. It's pretty quick.
Okay, well, let's work on the main storyline and try to get us there, hopefully this stream. Although, actually, I was planning to stop around an hour. But,
It might take a little bit more than an hour, but we can always include picking up and taking a look at the crafting classes during the next stream.
yeah, I suppose. Well, so chances are what I'm going to do here is I'm going to probably do like some more grindy beats and miscellaneous side quests like off stream, possibly, and maybe I'll leave the more major things to on stream, and sometimes I'll just do a solo stream perhaps just to play through. You guys don't have to join me every time.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll probably post
We
an
should at least team up when we get to the point of doing our first and couple of dungeons. Having a little bit more experienced players to help you go through your first dungeon and learn the dungeon etiquette is very, very helpful. Not
Cool.
to mention, I'm going to need a good healer to learn how to tank.
Well, so much for getting crafting class like this stream.
It's very easy to put a lot of hours into this game.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I noticed.
I
It's
think
like
so far, I
since
don't
the
think I've
first
hit 400 hours yet.
Fluffy mentioned 1,000 hours.
Oh, no. I think I have not quite 400. I think I'm at 370 something hours played in this game. I think I can check.
I don't know mine because I don't have Final Fantasy set up through Steam, so it doesn't track my hours for me.
Ah, so you're playing direct off Square Enix?
Right. Yeah. Because for a long time my Steam was associated with a different Square Enix account and I couldn't get into it, so I just bought the game over again and got a new account.
Oh, that's quite pricey, isn't it?
Yes, but luckily the whole pack was for sale, so you got all of the X packs that are out already.
Is one damage significant?
One damage. No,
At this level?
maybe.
In general?
So I have so the way I've been going about selecting rewards is looking at the shop selling price and
Ah.
also so basically when you get the choice between a weapon or an equipment and this bronze piece, gold piece or whatever piece. So as you can see, this is what I would be using unless it's something that is good for me, which this one is, but I'm not sure how significant one extra damage is.
Oh, I see why you're asking.
Yeah, so
Hey, David.
if I want to go greed method, you know, I will go for the bronze piece. I can get 400 out of this by selling this to a shop. And this sells for 4 gills. Although, the other thought is this, I could always get the 400 and buy this because the shop sells this for 112, right? Yeah, I'm going greed. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't stick with that equipment for too long anyway, right?
No, you won't.
But yeah, I mean, if it says there's a shop selling price, I will assume that I could buy it. And yeah, oh, I got someone on the chat who says hi. So there's a David. So hi.
Hi.
So we are playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we may be actually approaching the end soon because I think we've been on for a while. Yeah.
Little bit, yeah, a little over an hour.
Oh, cutscene.
And don't forget to tune in next time. We will go over crafting classes, the way of the hand, and the way of the land.
Yep. Be prepared for lots of boring, mindless mining.
Maybe we can leave the mining for off stream.
Mining is fun.
It is fun when you're doing it, not when you're watching it.
It
That's
is
fair.
fun when it's even more fun if you're doing it instead of translating or editing.
Indeed. Unfortunately, at least with editing, I don't think I could do that. It would take forever to finish something.
Nah, I'm in procrastination.
Set up macros, and you could probably do it actually. Now that I think
Are
about
you
it.
allowed to do that?
Yeah. The game has.
Oh yeah, actually, I did notice there
as
was a macro thing set up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they encourage
and you can
macros.
just Google.
A big part of that is because of how complex the game is.
Wait, I can. What? Target enemy, face enemy, action auto attack. Wait, isn't this an auto farm? That's auto grinding.
I mean, I don't personally use macros. I don't know much about them, to be honest. Probably should learn. Maybe.
I've used them for some crafting classes and I think fishing. But
I saw one on default that seems to suggest I could just leave my character AFK here running a macro and just killing things endlessly. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly.
Problem is when you accidentally attack something that you probably shouldn't have. Even if these areas, there's occasionally a monster that'll show up as level 25
level
or
50.
50, and they're actually even stronger than your typical level 50 monsters. Oh, this is the first one you have to do solo, so we have to kick you from the party now.
Oh, well, that's fine. Then in that case, what we can do is we can end off this stream here. And I'll probably do this on a solo stream someday, maybe tomorrow, maybe or something. And then we can get it back again for crafting bits.
Absolutely. Oh, David, I am Fluffy Goblin. I am one of Dragon's current editors, and Beatrix is mine. Because she is one of Dragon's old editors. And I do think this is probably a good place for me to jump off because it looks like my cat is trying to escape through the balcony. So I'm gonna have to go now.
Yep.
Have fun. I will talk to you later. Thank you everybody for watching today. We cannot wait to see you again. Keep tuned in. At some point we are going to be discussing different aspects of the cultivation genre in literature and history. And different aspects of Chinese culture. So if you are interested in that, please hit that subscribe button and make sure to check us out later.
All right. Excellent. You did my outro for me. I need...
You're welcome.
That saves me the trouble. Oh, and if you're out there and you haven't seen it, check out my novels on hostednovel.com. The links will be down in descriptions, I think. Yep, I'm currently translating Everlasting and Immortal Firmament. Accept teleport. Why am I accepting? No, I don't want to teleport. Oh yes, I do want to teleport. Yeah, I forgot I gotta sign out at the city. Okay, so ciao guys.
Yes.
And stream's gonna end here.